Russian ambassador to Ethiopia Yevgeny Trokhin has briefed media about the outcomes of the second Russia-Africa summit, which was held in St. Petersburg, Russia, from July 27 to 28. In his press briefing, the ambassador stated that Ethiopia is the first country from the continent which started diplomatic relations with the Russian Federation 125 years back and continued on the basis of mutual cooperation.
A regular political dialogue is established and maintained between our countries. Interparliamentary, inter-party relations are also developing. Real evidence of our common intentions to bring relations with Ethiopia to a new, more advanced level in politics in the field of security, economy and social sphere was the signing on the sidelines of the summit of a package of bilateral documents.
On the sidelines of the summit, Ethiopia and Russian Federation signed agreements to further strengthen cooperation in multiple spheres, which is expected to cement historical relations of the two countries, according to the ambassador.
Intergovernmental agreements on cooperation in the sphere of information security, intergovernmental agreement on air services, and the intergovernmental agreement on the establishment and operation of a joint Russian-Ethiopian Biological Research Center. Also, the renewed roadmap on cooperation in the field of peaceful use of nuclear energy, the protocol and interaction plan between the two countries' customs services were adopted. We are also observing positive dynamics in the development of trade and economic cooperation. We believe that a new impetus to this work will be given by the Russian Trade Representation reopened in Addis Ababa in June this year. What is more, Russia and Ethiopia show solidarity in the international arena, which is based on a common commitment to the course towards the formation of a just, multipolar world, and we attach great importance to our further coordination in this direction.
For the question about the dwindling number of African heads of state who attended the summit, the ambassador appreciated the African heads of state who attended the summit through all the exerted pressure from the other side.
Geopolitically, especially geopolitically, is quite different. And any of those who are present here, I am sure, know quite well what a hard pressure the West is exerting now on sovereign African countries in order to make them disrupt any links with Russia. We know what are the means of pressure are used by these so-called goodwill ambassadors. Therefore, not everyone would be ready to sustain this pressure. And we understand this quite well. And the more pressures for us is the presence at our event of those who have come, and the Ethiopian leader among them. We are really very thankful for this, and we appreciate it really highly. And we do believe that it is one of the brightest evidences of the sum and substance of our bilateral relations.
The ambassador highlighted that works are underway to renew Melkawakana hydroelectric power by the Russian Federation, which would uplift the mutual cooperation to a strategic partnership. Cooperation between Russian and Ethiopian higher learning institutions will be strengthened through enabling Russian university professors to teach in Ethiopian universities, it was noted.